Hey everyone, Dr. Leo Krawetz, Healthy Feet Podiatry. I'm so excited right now. Guess who's here? It's Trisha. Trisha from one of the other videos. She's back. So if you look at the old video, I'm going to probably throw some clips in here. It's the one called Scab Peel. Trisha is the one that decided to race a young girl, and she fell, hurt her toe, and then the toenail got ripped off. And I told her, Trisha, you will be back because you're going to get an ingrown nail once it grows out. And sure enough, she texted me the other day and said, guess what, I have an ingrown nail. But guess what, Trisha? It's not the weekend, and I'm not coming in for you.
No, I feel it, but no.
Okay. And we can see this all has to come up. This is going to hinder her healing by leaving that on. So that's why we're taking this off. And she is going to bleed here a little bit. So you can see I'm going to get the scab in one chunk here.
Leo.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That's actually very cool.
And this is what I wanted to do on a Saturday morning. This is what I was looking forward to on a Saturday. I woke up and said, wouldn't it be great if I could cut someone's scab off their toe today? And look, lo and behold.
I'm so glad I could make your
Anyway, this is kind of cool though.
dream a reality.
Yes, so this is here's the scab right here. I'm going to set it so you can
But there is something
see
so
it.
satisfying about it.
It is, and we hear that a lot when we get comments on our videos about how satisfying it is when you remove stuff from someone's toe, like an ingrown nail. And what I'm doing, I'm actually following the contour of the bottom of the scab. I know it is bleeding there, but actually all this stuff right here, this is excellent. This is going to be good granulation tissue underneath it. It can fill in real well, and I can clean this within a week. At the end of the week, I'll be able to clean.
But this one has pus.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! Yeah! It's all yours. No, I'm just kidding. But I came in on the weekend for it last time because it was kind of ripped off of there. But it is Friday. It's Friday the 13th, by the way. Good luck day. Yes,
right.
full moon today too. Patricia's here, and she has an ingrown nail, and she had pus coming out of the toe. She sent me a picture of the pus, and you guys know how excited I get about pus. Yay, pus! I won't get overly excited in front of Tricia because she's gonna think that something is seriously wrong with me. But I saw that picture of the pus, and I said, we definitely need to get this nail out before the weekend because it could be a weekend disaster for you. So Tricia's here. Say hi, Tricia. Do you want to say hi?
Hello again.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so incredibly grateful for Dr. Krawetz. He's the most amazing podiatrist on the planet, and he's taken good care of me.
And Tricia's not perfect. She's just present.
Yes.
So the shirt, this is
Yes.
the best shirt
Yes.
ever. For all
Yeah,
mindfulness people
all
out
we
there.
can ever do, right?
But it's totally true though too. You just have to be present in the moment. And that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna get this ingrown nail out because we're in the moment, and we're gonna get this and do this the right way. So I already numbed her up, okay? The pus is pretty much gone because Tricia soaked this in white vinegar and water yesterday per my instructions. So I don't think we're gonna get pus out of this, but I'm gonna do this real tight here. You okay, Trish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If it starts to hurt, let me know.
Okay.
And this is super, super tight. And from previous videos you guys have seen, sometimes it pushes the pus out of there if there's any left. Did you get a lot of it out of there yesterday? Did you see it coming out, or did it just come out with the soak-in? Do you remember?
It was a small amount, but definitely it loosened up with the soaking.
Okay.
That helped a lot.
Okay. So right now, this is where it is. Let's see if we get anything. I'm gonna push. Any pain?
Nope.
Okay, I'm pushing pretty
Numbed it
hard.
up well.
No pus. Oh well. Nothing there, but let's see. We're gonna loosen this up and see what's hiding under there. And see if there's any pus under there or not. But I have a feeling that the soaking took most of that stuff out of there. So I'm looking right here. This is where Tricia cut the nail herself and tried to do her own little surgery. Took a little piece out, didn't do that much. But what I was telling her when I was explaining this to her, we look at the nail plate, and right where the nail plate starts to go downward, which is right here, you can kind of see, if you look at my spatula, where it heads down right here, that's the amount that I need to take out. Otherwise, she'll have a problem again. So I'm gonna push in here, gently here, and then we're gonna go under. She actually made a little hole for me. This is great. You made a hole for me to put the spatula, and I'm going to go straight in. This actually went in really easily, and that's because the bacteria probably started eating its way through.
Oh.
So you've got bacteria eating its way through your toe. It's probably going to work its way up to your brain later today. But don't worry about it. Just be present. Okay? Just be in the moment now, because this may be the last moment that you have. No, that's not really what's going to happen. The bacteria it lifts up the nail. That's what happens. And that's typical, and that's as far as it goes. It's not going to get into your bloodstream. It would be highly unlikely for Tricia to go septic. If you do, call me.
And what would you know?
Okay.
I've lived a very full, satisfying life. So
Good.
okay.
Everything's good. Anything you want to say to your family and friends today while we're filming this? You can tell them you'd be the first one to ever die of an ingrown toenail,
There you go.
which I don't think is going to happen. By the way, let's talk about what's happening here.
Yeah.
I'm clamping onto the nail here because this is the best part of the whole thing. So we have to stop. We have to be in the moment. Let's be present. Everyone present. Let's all look. We're in the present moment. We got the nail. Ooh, I just heard it. And it's coming out.
For
and
real?
slowly, yeah, well, here we go. Look at the click. See, you can see it on the screen. She's watching it. And Tricia is extremely impressed.
That is
This is so
satisfying.
cool.
It is.
It is
That
satisfying.
So satisfying.
And this is a moment in time that I am never going to forget. I'm loving it. No, this is actually pretty cool. It's satisfying. It is. Look at this. See all this?
Wow.
Look at all the stuff coming with it.
So that's not supposed to be all up under there?
No, this is all the callus from, this is where it's been digging. Look at, see all this stuff coming up?
Holy cow.
I like to pull it. Part of it, yes, dramatic effect, but really the reality of it is it demarcates itself. See that? That's where all the callus stuff is.
Wow.
And that's the stuff you want out of there. Look at that
Well,
chunk.
was that scar tissue?
Look at that chunk. That's
Wow.
unbelievable.
Is that toenail
Wow.
and skin?
That is truly made toenail and skin, yes.
Okay.
But most of it's toenail.
Yeah.
I'll show you if you look, right? This is, well, that's skin, but this is, yeah, toenail and skin. That's the nail itself. Can you get it? Yeah,
Wow.
focus it in there. Pretty cool here. When we compare it to the toe, not as big as the toe, a little smaller, but it's cool. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Wow.
It is satisfying. Let's get
It's
this.
the simple things in
Yeah.
life.
It
Yes,
is.
It is, but I'm amazed too.
Although this
As
is
many
not-
times as I've done this, I'm still pretty amazed when I see stuff like this. This is great. And you can see what I'm doing right here? See the skin? How it's coming off right there?
Yeah.
That's all callus skin that's come off, and some of it's from the infection too that you had.
Uh-huh.
But it demarcates itself off of there. So that's all fresh skin there. There's 5
Okay.
layers of skin on your foot, and we're in the epidermis. And a lot of that's coming up because of the bacteria that kind of eats it away.
Okay.
So with Tricia, she doesn't like antibiotics. I told her we're going to try to not put her on antibiotics because she doesn't want to go on them, and that's okay. And I
We
told her I
won't
understand
mention
that.
why.
But yeah, we won't say anything. Okay. Does it have anything to do with pus? P-U-S? Pus? No? Okay. So it has nothing to do with the pus. Well, the pus, when there's pus, it's an infection, so. But anyway, she does not want to treat that.
Oh, wow. That's
Antibiotics can cause all kinds of problems. When you take them, it can cause stomach issues, yeast infection, stomach issues, and other things. Yeah. Did you say yeast infection? Is the camera still on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. You want to talk about that then? All right.
just trying to keep my pH and
There you go.
balance.
Which is a good idea. This is the chemical that we're putting here too. But we won't worry about it. Like I said, most of the time, the infections usually resolve themselves with just by taking the ingrown nail out too. So there we go.
That's so amazing, Leo.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh,
It is amazing.
Krawetz.
I'm amazed.
Dr. Leo Krawetz.
It's Dr. Leo.
My apologies.
And when you see me in public, it's Dr. Leo, okay? All right, cool. Yeah.
Now,
Alexis laughing.
for real, was that skin that came off?
Yeah.
Was that scar tissue from the injury when I fell racing the 9-year-old in the parking lot? Is that scar tissue?
No. That's from the nail. You've had an ingrown nail for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. So you probably had it for a while. It just wasn't bothered. Did you notice it was hurting for a while?
Oh, it's been tender for okay.
So it's been digging there. So what's happening? It's hitting the skin, and your body is actually putting down more skin there. So it's putting down
Gotcha. Okay,
that callus,
okay.
and then it got infected, and
Okay.
the infection lifts up the skin.
Gotcha.
So it kind of gets under the skin. And
So it's been brewing for a while.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yep, definitely. Alexia's saying yes. Yes, Dr.
Yeah,
Alexia?
she knows.
Do I need to call you Dr. Alexia when I see you
Sure.
on the street? Okay.
She seems super knowledgeable.
She is actually
Podiatrist,
very
yeah.
knowledgeable. She's done this enough that she could be a doctor. In fact, we might give her an honorary degree. What do you think?
Do you just work at this office?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just at this one.
Alexia is our office manager in our back
Oh.
office. So she does the back office and she's the assistant office manager here. So, she
But
kind
not
of-
the assistant to the regional
But the reality of
manager.
it, not the assistant to the manager, she's the assistant manager. Yes, the assistant manager. We just call her that because we don't want to offend Heather. Don't tell Heather. We just
Even though
call
she's
Heather the
gonna watch
manager. We
this.
gave her that title just to make her happy. Heather, I hope you're not watching this.
If you are, log off.
Because we all know Alexia's really running the show here. No, I'm just kidding. But everyone works really well together here. So they might have titles, but it doesn't mean anything. Kind of like the doctor title, Dr. Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's calling me Leo. We're kind of on first name basis here with all the doctors too. Because we have too many doctors with the same last name.
That we do.
Oh, yeah.
There's
a
not
couple
two
brothers,
Krawetzes
right?
yet. Hopefully there'll be a second Krawetz. Maybe Izzy my daughter will practice with us someday.
Wouldn't that be
If I can
nice?
convince her to go into podiatry, that would be awesome. I keep
That
trying
would
to
be
tell her
good.
she wants to go to medicine, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so-
wouldn't be surprised if she does, Leo.
But
I
if we
wouldn't
can
be
get her to
surprised
be a
if she
podi-
follows in your
I
footsteps.
keep telling her
No
it's the
pun
best
intended.
field ever. Yeah,
It really is.
Keep showing her these videos, and she's not impressed yet. I need to make an impressive video for her. So, anyway, look how great this looks.
Oh, my
This is
goodness.
impressive.
Once again,
It's raw. It looks a little bit raw there. Actually, you know what? There's one little piece that's bugging me. Let's get this little piece of skin off here. Okay. So we're gonna
Wow.
dress this. We can look at this. I'm gonna put some goop in here. This is goop. It's actually antibiotic ointment. This is Blvd that we use here. And we're gonna put it on there. It's like frosting on a cake, except this one you do not want to eat. It does not taste good. Blvd is not edible. It's an antibiotic. We're gonna wrap this up. You know what though? Let's watch me wrap it because other people said they wanted to see in the videos how I wrap this. So let's take a look, Alexia. Show them. I've got triple antibiotic ointment on there. We haven't wrapped one of these in a while. I'm gonna put some 2x2s. 2x2s is just, they're 2 inches by 2 inches. And I'm gonna wrap some Coban around it. Well, Coflex, we call this Coflex actually. And this is kind of fun to see. So what I'm doing is you can see how I'm letting this loose. If I pull this when I do it, it's gonna be too tight. And Trisha is going to call me and tell me that her toe is killing her because it's too tight, but we're not doing that. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a pull. And then I kind of let it loose too, otherwise it will cut off the circulation. It's very easy to do with this Coflex. And then I let this loose. This is how you bandage a toe. Anyone that's trying to learn how to do it, you never want to pull tight. And when a patient calls and says, I'm having ridiculous amounts of pain, and pain pills or anti-inflammatories are not killing the pain, it's usually because they're not getting enough circulation. That's it. How great was that? How satisfying was that?
so satisfying.
It's double satisfying because I have Trisha as a patient and I had a satisfying ingrown nail that I took out. What a great video. I haven't even watched it and I think it's great already. What do you think, Trisha? What do you think?
I'm just
You can
glad.
show Trisha that. Look how happy she is.
Oh my
She's
goodness,
so
you
happy.
have no idea.
Yes,
This
I think
is
the whole
like-
office is happy. It's Friday the 13th. It's a great day. We're done with the video. I hope you like it. Watch Scab Peel. It's called Scab Peel. And that's the original video.